Bello! We're officially back from our baby moon. So today so far I've just been unpacking, getting our laundry done. Tonight we're gonna go to the store to get some groceries for the week. So come along.
Erica and the baby are in the mood for some hot chocolate, so I picked up this hot cocoa by Starbucks. This is the milk chocolate version. We usually have the double chocolate. It's in like a brown container, so this is the first time we're trying the milk chocolate one. We ran out and I found this one at Marshall's for $4. So I was like, I couldn't beat this because Starbucks hot chocolates is Erica's favorite. I also know they make this in peppermint and the marshmallow, so we wish we could try that one, but we'll give this one a try. To make the hot chocolate, what I normally do is fill this Starbucks cup pretty much full. This is a 14-ounce Starbucks cup. And then I just add 2 tablespoons of the hot chocolate mix and mix it all up. The 2 tablespoons are in the milk, and then I just use a fork to whisk it all together because I think it mixes better with a fork than a spoon. So then I'll mix this all together until nice and smooth. And then it'll be time for marshmallows. Let's be honest, that's the only reason Erica drinks hot chocolate is to melt the marshmallows and eat the marshmallows.
This is the way to have hot chocolate. Covered in marshmallows.
I told you that hot chocolate's just a vehicle for marshmallows for Erica.
I love marshmallows. Here's our bag. So I don't have too much left. I got all of our dirty clothes out and got them in the laundry. And then I brought our swimsuits, so I need to get those put away. But it was definitely way too cold to go to the beach and actually like get in the water or anything. And then put away the rest of our clean clothes that we didn't use because I'm an overpacker and I wasn't sure what the weather was gonna end up being because it kept changing and I just wanted to have enough clothes. So almost done. Alright, I'm getting ready to heat up dinner. We made spaghetti and meatballs last night, so we're just having leftover spaghetti and meatballs. And then I'm going to make some garlic toast to go with it. We just got back from our walk to check our mail since we were gone for a few days. And yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. I got our garlic toast going. I just these are Hawaiian rolls. We really love Hawaiian rolls. They're like easy to make peanut butter jellies with when we go to like a park or something. And then I just broil them to get them nice and toasty. Jack likes them more burnt, which is why for some people it might be too brown. And then I just do butter. Sometimes we do like fresh garlic, but baby does not like fresh garlic right now, at least when it's strong and just on something like garlic toast. So I just put a little garlic salt for tonight. And that was my spaghetti going off because I'm trying to get it heated up. Alright, so I got dinner all heated up, and since nobody likes to have to do dirty dishes or multiple dishes, we just usually share. So since I just stored it in this container, we just take turns taking bites because less plates means less dishes. We are off to go to the grocery to get some of our groceries for the week. I really want like, I don't know how you want to call them, like bowls, if that makes sense. So if you have like a BB Bop in your area, BB Bop is like my all-time favorite restaurant. So I just asked Jack if we could make like some kind of like quinoa or rice bowls with like veggies and maybe chicken. I haven't decided, so we're gonna try to go to the store and figure out what we can make this week. Well, that was a bust.
Does anybody else get so frustrated with going to the grocery store anymore? It's like, maybe it's just where we live here in Central Florida, but it's like every single store we go to,
it's just picked over.
Yeah, we can never get everything at one store. It's
Never.
like you either go in there for like the most random thing, like we wanted plain Greek yogurt. None. No Chobani, no, like we went to Walmart this time, so no Walmart brand, no Chobani brand, nothing.
And then like we went to the vegetables because like I mentioned I wanted like bowls this week, so we were gonna make like all different kinds of bowls, and the vegetables were completely picked over, or the ones that they had left were just rotten, and I'm like, that can't last us all week.
And then don't even get me started going down the rice aisle. We go down the rice aisle and literally I'm looking for balsamic.
I said like we could do, because we usually buy like long grain rice if we do like Chipotle bowls, like we try to make homemade Chipotle, but I told him we could try to mix it up and do like the basmati, I think it's called, or the jasmine, and then we were gonna get some quinoa and.
Literally, they had one bag of rice, and it was a 2-ton Tessie bag. It was like 25-pound bag. It's like I'd be living on that for 25 years. And then
we don't need that.
Yeah, and then like the jasmine rice. Have you seen the price of jasmine rice? It is $7 for 5 pounds of jasmine rice. I'm like, what the hell? Rice used to be the most cheap, like, grain out there, and now it's like, holy cow.
Yeah.
So.
It was a bust. We didn't come home with anything.
That's why I get so frustrated anymore. And we used to buy like fresh fruits and vegetables all the time. But I think we're going to switch over to frozen, like flash frozen. We've even considered of doing either like grocery delivery service through Kroger, or even doing like the plated meals, or
like,
HelloFresh, Purple Carrot.
His mom, like a couple years ago when we lived in Arizona, sent us
Blue Apron,
and like we have loved.
Yep.
We loved it when we got it. And we've kept like a couple of the recipes, not all of them, but a couple of them, and we still make them because you get the whole recipe card and you can re-buy all the stuff.
Yep.
And so we've contemplated that again, just because like I feel like we spend more time and energy and money trying to hit like multiple stores because ours are so picked over. And like he said, it's probably because we're in a little bit of a touristy spot, but it's getting brutal.
Yeah, going to the grocery store is not like it used to. Like we used to love going to the grocery store. Now I just dread going to the grocery store. It's terrible.
Yeah. So, to be continued. Got to figure out what meals we're going to have this week.
Rant over.
On another sad note, we're finally going to put our tree down. I know a lot of people you already have yours down, but we usually keep it up till about this time. Jack's going to help me get all the boxes out tonight. And then when he's at work tomorrow, I'll take our beautiful tree down. There's just something about being able to sit on the couch and have the twinkly lights up. I just love it. And then if you saw our other video, he mentioned how I love Lennox. So when his grandmother passed away, I think it was like 2 years ago now. 1 year? 1 year. 1 year ago now. They were cleaning out our house and she had all these Christmas Lennox, and they are just so beautiful. So it's a reminder of Grammy for us. And I just fell in love with these. And his mom has had a tradition where every year she gets us a Lennox ornament. So like we got this one this year since we moved to Florida. And it says 2023 on it. Jack has had this one that is a little M&M, and then another year his mom got us this. It's an angel, but it's a bell. She's kind of back in there because I try to keep her safe because she's a heavy one. And then this one we bought when we were getting married. We were trying to find a cake topper for the longest time, and our theme the year we got married was gold, and gold was not in yet when we were getting married. But we ran into this ornament, and so we used that as our cake topper, but just took like the pin out of the guy's head. But now I use it back as an ornament, but I couldn't find the pin, so I just kind of like tied it around their body. But that was our cake topper. And then we got this cake one. And so yeah, Lennox has just been a big part of our like Christmas tradition, and we just like it a lot. And then we have our Christmas movies out still, which I'll put away. And then we have our Polar Express book that we read because Jack loves the Polar Express. But yeah, and these are all like music boxes too. But I don't play them because the one that I did try to play, which I think was this one, it doesn't quite work, and then I was afraid I broke it, so I don't mess with playing them. But I just think the Lennox Christmas stuff is so pretty. Since we're getting our Christmas storage boxes out, I can show you. We actually got this from my mom for Christmas. It's our first baby stroller for baby Bob. So it's the Chico Key Fit 35, and this is will be the car seat, but it also clips into the stroller. So we asked her for one with big rubber wheels, just because we do like to go to parks and things, and we thought the rubber wheels would be better than just some of those plastic wheels, and then hopefully it lasts us a long time. And it's got this nice storage bin down here, and it has like water bottle holders down there. And then it also came with like a water bottle holder clip. So we like it so far. It was a very nice gift from my mom for Christmas. Muscles! Even though it's an empty box, or empty-ish box.
Hopefully we get rid of these U-Haul boxes and use those ones for the same.
Yeah, so like all of our stuff, well actually that's even an upgrade. I'll show you when he gets out another box that we want to get rid of, but we bought these 3. Did we pitch it?
I threw that big one away.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't show you guys, but we had a really big, obnoxious one from when we bought our first vacuum. And it just happened to fit all of our Christmas stuff because we don't have that much, just being the 2 of us. We haven't accumulated a lot, but...
This is the type of boxes Erica packs like this.
Here's another one. That one I think is something from... Well, yeah, because I cleaned off our... So usually I store our books here, like our books, our Bibles and stuff. Like, this is where I've always had them. But then for Christmas, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to fit my Lennox. So I had to put all the books away. And so, yeah, there we are. But hopefully everything will fit in these 3 that we got on sale.
If not, they're still on sale.
And... yeah, and then I have always put like the angel in here, and so hopefully I can get it all organized tomorrow. Here's our container that birthday signs. But that's what I store our, now I'm blanking. Our nativity set, yeah. I put our nativity set in here usually. So I'll put that in there. And then our tree box. We got our tree at home. This was like, I don't know, 4 years ago now. And it was...
sold as is.
Yeah, it was a sold as is tree. We literally went shopping on... So we moved to Phoenix originally around Christmas time. It was when our lease was up at our apartment. And he got a job out in Phoenix. And so we were making the move around Christmas time. And then we were like, oh, we should go get our first Christmas tree because we had never had a tree because, like, our last apartment, like, we were moving at Christmas time, so we didn't get a tree yet knowing that we were moving. But that tree was sold as is, and we were asking, like, the worker at the time because it was, like, half off or more. It was, like, crazy cheap for the decent-sized tree that it was. And the worker said the lights are broken, so... Jack was like, oh, can I like try to see if they work while I'm here? And the guy was like, sure, like because they have like plugs in the grounds because a lot of the trees are usually lit up. So we sat there, I don't even know how long, probably like a half hour trying to figure out all the hooks and all the lights worked. So then we were like, oh my gosh.
So somebody plugged it in wrong. So
yeah, somebody hooked up them wrong, and then they obviously, the whole tree didn't light up, so then we were like stoked because we got the tree for so cheap at the time.
But Erica forgot to tell you the reason why we ended up with a fake tree, because in Phoenix, real Christmas trees are expensive.
Yeah. Like
for like a 4-foot tree, I think back in the day, I think they were like $45 or $50 for a 4-foot tree. So I was like, I grew up with a real tree.
I grew up with a fake tree, but I was willing to try the real tree out.
But when we got there and I saw $45, once again, I'm a numbers person. I was like, that's not going to happen. I'll just go buy a fake tree because if we could get 2 years out of it, that's $50 a year because I think it was right around $100.
Yeah.
But it's lasted us 4, 5, 6 years now.
Mm-hmm. I still think it's in good condition.
I'm all about a deal if you haven't figured out. If it's a deal, I'm in.
Mm-hmm. It was a fun night all in all because it was like our first time buying a tree together. It was Christmas Eve, so we were going to have a tree for Christmas. And then we stopped at like Marshall's and Hobby Lobby because everything was already marked down. And we got ornaments for super cheap. And so it was just a really fun night. We are also super lucky because we have this under the stairs storage. We come from
basements.
We come from houses with basements. So we've always had basements, and that's where you would store everything. So when we were house hunting here in Florida, we were like, no basements, what? And then we were like, well, I don't know about Jack, but I was super worried about we have to have a house that's got a lot of storage. Because not that we have a lot of stuff, because we really don't. But I was just like, where are we going to put stuff that usually goes in a basement? But
Under the stairs.
under the stairs here.
My dad calls it the Harry Potter room when he first saw it.
Yeah.
Because it's like
It
perfect.
is. It's like, I don't know. It's like perfectly, like, because that's our stairs, so it's like perfectly
The only thing is
Harry
you need
Potter.
like a shorter door
Yeah.
to
But-
make it. But yeah, it's pretty big in here.
One day we could maybe put a bed in here, but we'd have to figure out where to put our stuff then.
It's a great playpen area.
No, I'm not going to put baby in here. But yeah, so it's
I would
nice
stay
to have.
in here with the baby.
Oh, well, yeah, if it was like a playroom for you and them. then I'll put you guys in there and be like, bye-bye.
I've
Just
also
kidding.
wanted to build like storage in here somehow because I've seen like places online where like they turn these into drawers or like cabinets. So I thought of like that, but I think I like having this being a plain wall and then having the storage back in here. I'm just trying to figure out a better way to storage things in here, but sooner
Yeah.
or later that'll
Just
happen.
so we can get to stuff easier.
Right,
'Cause-
because I have to pull everything out to get to the Christmas stuff, to put the Christmas stuff back in, to then put everything else back in. It's just a process.
Yeah. Instead of a basement where like you just had so much room down there that like everything could just kind of go flat, and it was what it was. Yep.
That's going to do it for us for tonight. Thanks for hanging out and exploring just our
Our house. We're gonna put our tree away and
what's left of,
tried to get groceries and.
what's left of Christmas. So, like we said, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you around like a donut.